Hello, Internet. I'm playing some Space Station 13. You know, that glorious MMORPG. Playing it by myself. Because I want to learn how to do atmospherics. And I'm going to teach myself how to do it. So help me God. Just gotta set up the supermatter engine so that I don't fucking die in the dark with no power. You'll notice that I am a disgusting furry. I tried desperately to get regular, like, base TG to compile, and for whatever reason, their most recent GitHub version, beyond the Dream Maker, no, the Dream Demon, is telling me that it's just missing assets. Can't do it. No assets. So we're going to be playing on my backup, which is the Hyperstation branch, which has Furnicam and some Vor shit in it. You're not going to see any of that. I didn't even give my character genitalia, so we should be Twitch safe. Um, Otherwise, it's just regular base TG, just with like some sex shit thrown on top, and furries. So yeah, there we go. It's been a minute since I've even played this, so it's gonna take me a second. Make sure that I've got all the filters turned on and the cooling loop set up. I don't actually know how this works because I don't know atmospherics. Basically, what I know is this gas comes out of these tanks, comes into here through these vents, gets sucked back through these vents, comes back up out of here, goes out here into space where it's like instantly dropped by 1 billion degrees, comes back in through here, comes through these filters which scrub for any impurities that can occur from the heat changing on the chemicals, then gets spit back up into here, and loops back around into here. That's how I understand it. But before it can do any of that, I gotta actually turn these pumps on so that the gas gets pumped through, and I gotta set up the vents so they're regulating internal pressure in the pipes rather than external pressure in the room. And I gotta set the scrubbers so that they suck instead of blow. Which is not actually what that does. This is just making sure that the scrubbers always suck everything out of there. But they're not doing it at like an accelerated rate. They're doing it at like the rate that it's being pumped into the room. Just grabbing some of these construction materials to load into the ore silo so that we aren't running on completely dry. We have some materials to use. You could just stick them into any auto lathe and the materials would go to the ore silo. It didn't used to be like that. It used to be that each of these things had its own separate ore, like depository, and that was a pain in the ass. They changed it. So now there is like a global ore silo that all these things are connected to. And unless you disconnect them from the silo by unconstructing them, they will stay that way, which is very handy. Alright, before I can get too excited and get into anything fun, I'm gonna need to pick up this flashlight and go rat hunting. I could vor the rats. but I'd rather hit them with my stick. Because they do that. Alright, there is a dead rat here because it chewed through this wire after I turned the engine on and fried itself with the electricity. Ooh, kitchen. Good. Kitchen's still there, right where I remember it. That's the solars. I should wire those, but I'm being a lazy cunt, so I'm not going to. It's not like I'm doing anything like huge, heavy power draw, so we don't really need the extra power. But speaking of huge, heavy power draw, I forgot to set up the things. Fuck. Okay, if you don't set these up so that they're taking in more power than they're putting out, you will, if there is an engine failure, they will just run out of power, and that's a pain in the ass. This is not the ideal way to set them up, but this is how I always set them up, and you can set them up like this, and generally it won't be a problem. Just have them take in 10 more watts than they're putting out. This is fairly standard procedure, just patrol mate. Ooh, mining dock looks nice. When do they get a couch in here? Yeah, just run through all of the primary areas and run across the wires and make sure they're all intact. And hope that a rat didn't chew one of these junction boxes, because the junction boxes are a pain in my ass to repair. Rat! You have met your maker, rat. Die for your crimes. There's my station charter. I named the station Gay Ass Furry Shit. Dead rat. Fuck you. Let's get the power wired back up. They use the old wiring system here, which is very nice. You can do lots of cool things with it. But it is a pain to do because you have to be like almost pixel perfect. There's like 3 pixels across these wires. I gotta keep an eye on my sprint stamina, because if I run out of that, it starts to drain my regular stamina, and if I run out of regular stamina, I just lay on the ground for like 10 minutes and die. Oop. How about no? Get rid of you. And back to the game. There's a lot of wiring because there's a lot of maintenance on Box Station. If we were on like Pubby, there would only be like 3 places where I would have to check. Oh, yep. Ignore that. That's fine. Like I says, I swear I tried to compile TG and like base game TG, and it was like, no, that's okay. We're not gonna compile. This door is welded shut, and I didn't bring a welder. Just sneak through these lockers. Rat? No rat. There is actually an auxiliary SMES in this room. That would be the the big batteries that power everything. And nobody ever comes in here and wires it because nobody comes in here. So I'm gonna wire it. Doo doo doo. There we go. Connect that and that and that. Oh, there and there. And now those are on the power grid. There's also some like extra cameras in here that you just get for free if you want to hook the AI up with some cool cameras. Like I says, this is not how power works, but I set it up like this anyway, and it usually just charges them fine. Rat. Die. Die. Unless somebody's doing some like big autismo projects, that's usually fine. And there's still another hallway to check. Gotta do this one. Way too much maintenance on box station. Fucking rats, I tell ya, I swear to God. Get rid of them. Why is there an oxygen locker here? Just in the middle of everything. Move that over there. I'll have to fix that in the map editor later. Because that is in a weird place and I don't like it. That is not all the wires checked, but I want to stop here and deposit some ore into the machines. Get this all sorted. These machines, even after the ore silo was created, did not start connected to the ore silo. So you had to go and bug everybody else on the science team for materials, and they changed that eventually because it was a pain in the ass. This wire loop, I don't know why it's a wire loop, but it's like some redundancy in the power grid, and I kind of like that. It means that if one of those wires gets cut by mice or malicious gray tiders or whatever, then the power will continue to flow the other way through the wire. Fucking rats. I swear. Get on the wire. There we go. Okay, that's the power sorted. I'm dying. We can cook some food, and then we're gonna try and learn atmospherics. Camera failure. I like that these are all done automatically, and I can't cancel them right now. It used to give me a little pop-up like, hey, this event's gonna happen. You admin man, do you want to cancel that? I'm like, yes. I need a glass to mix the dough. I can get one here at the maintenance bar. Open, please. Thank you. Actually, I'll get the plastic beaker out of the secret room that's not Twitch friendly. We'll close that. It's just a sleeping quarters, don't worry about it. Beaker. 15 wheat. Put that back in there. What is the recipe call for? I think 3 eggs. 1, a 2, a 3. And some sugar. There we go. Cake dough. Slap that bitch in the microwave. Hit go. Add some universal enzyme. Get some not soy milk, space milk. Well, regular milk. And I believe we want to add 40 units for cheese. And then we grab the knife, slice the cheese, put the enzyme back in the bottle. The presence of enzyme is what makes the cheese. It doesn't consume the enzyme. Then we open our handy dandy crafting menu. Food. Cake. Create cheesecake. It's not the most nutritious food, but it does the job. Then we set the cheesecake on the table, cut it with the knife, and now we've got a couple pieces to take with us. Just go nom nom. It takes a minute for the food to hit your belly because it simulates like blood flow and digestion and all kinds of shit. This game is weird. Little more cake. A little bit more. My nemesis. Atmospherics. Let's figure out what this mess of pipes do. So, the blue valve, the blue piping, dark blue, which is probably horrible if you're colorblind. This pipe here is the... what is it? Hydrogen and oxygen and... no, not hydrogen. Hydrogen would be water. This is your oxygen and nitrogen. This is what makes air go out. The red pipe is waste gas, which is CO2 and the dubious miasma. Anything that is not breathable gets sucked through these and filtered into the red pipe network and gets sent into here. Let's see. Yeah, you can see this is also an intake. Gets sent over here through this gauge. You can see that I have not produced very much carbon dioxide on my own. These are closed gas valves that don't allow the gas to come into the greater network. Any remaining oxygen and nitrogen gets scrubbed here and filtered back into the tanks along the walls where it belongs. And any waste gas that is left over gets pumped out into space. That right there is a space-safe pump, and it pumps the waste gas out of here. Okay. Over here, we have the light blue pipe, which I assume runs under this wall. Let's get a look at this. The pressure gauge reads as 101.32 kPa, which is normal breathable atmosphere. Not too much pressure, not too little. And that gets pumped through the blue pipes and valves out these little air conditioner units so people can breathe on the space station. Now let's figure out where it's drawing these gases from. So this environment is completely empty. I don't see anything in there. What does this computer say? Yeah, there's nothing in there. Let's follow the green pipes. This would be our... what is that? N2O. I believe that is the gas that when you inhale it, it knocks you on your ass and you're just out. It's probably bad for your brain. Yeah, nitrous oxide. Temperature 100%. Full pressure. Where is my thingamajig, my doohicker? Do they not have them in here? Because those are really helpful. Atmospheric analyzer. There we go. This is a gas spectrogram. You can use it to gauge what gases are in the air and the temperature in the room that you're in. And if you use it on a pipe, let's say this blue pipe that's going out, it'll tell you the contents and temperature and pressure of the pipe. Oof, that's a lot of moles, but I guess that makes sense because it's the main junction where all breathable gas goes out into the station. Yeah, it's mostly nitrogen. I had no idea that oxygen was mostly nitrogen. And it may not even be true, because this game is weird. But there you go. This is the dubious plasma. You do not want plasma in the air. Plasma is highly toxic. It will rot your lungs immediately upon breathing it, and I believe it will catch fire immediately upon like any increase in temperature above 30 degrees, like Celsius. So a plasma fire will just feed into itself indefinitely until it runs out of either oxygen or plasma to burn. I think it needs oxygen to burn, actually. This is CO2, your carbon dioxide. I don't think we want any of that in the air. Pretty sure we're trying to get rid of that. It's probably good for plants. But I don't really know what we would do with that, or why we have a big storage tank of it. What is this? Oh, this is the air mixer. Okay. So this is where, fuck off. There's nobody else playing. There's not going to be a lone op. This is where nitrogen and oxygen get mixed together to create delicious, life-giving air. What do we got here? This is the oxygen supply. Primary oxygen. Good, good. And this is the nitrogen. Okay, so nitrogen comes out here through the green pipe, gets filtered past the waste loop this way. Oxygen comes out here through the green pipe, gets mixed into the nitrogen, and that flows up through here, bypassing all of the danger gases, and comes up to here where it hits this closed valve, and the pressure forces it this way, hits this closed valve, pressure forces it this way into this room. This is set to scrub, or siphon rather, so it's siphoning the gas back this way and it hits this closed valve. I don't think that checks out. I'm missing something here in the loop. Hey, Viscay. Okay. So, because this game doesn't have walking animations except for the clown. The clown gets like a little cute little waddle. Okay, so I was wrong about that. I believe the green pipe is what spits the recycled gas back into the tanks. So we want to follow the yellow pipes out. Let's have a look-see. Yes, we're getting nitrogen and oxygen out of these pipes. Nitrogen goes up through here. Hits this closed valve, gets forced through this compressor here. Same story with the oxygen, comes up through here. Hits this joint. Also hits this mixer. And the oxygen and nitrogen both get forced down into the air mixer chamber. And there they can commingle in the room for a minute. And then they get siphoned out of the room through here. Okay, so this blue pipe follows along under this window here. Then it comes out there. And that's where it okay, there you go. I figured out how the gas mixes and gets fed through this elaborate maze of piping into the main oxygen loop. And the waste disposal is easy. It just comes through here. Excess gases from the waste room get pumped in through here as well. And we follow the red pipe. Here's the other half of the scrubber network. And it all leads into this same red pipe. Check the pressure gauge. Not a lot of waste gas moving through. It hits dead ends here and here. You can collect it in a tank here. I don't know why you would do that. And it passes through here to get recycled and have the gases that can be used pulled out of it. Okay. And if we open this and shut this off, then we can bypass the recycling loop and collect the waste material in a container here. Let me find an empty container to demonstrate. Do we have an empty container? I'll make one. Canister. So we move our canister here, and we get a wrench here. Wrench the canister down. Put this back in the toolbox. So we open this pressure valve and turn this scrubber off. And that does not interrupt our oxygen flow out, because the nitrogen and oxygen come from the yellow pipes into the light blue pipe network, not the green pipe network. And this canister should start to fill up over time. Oh, right. I don't think this does anything. I think this is the output. So if we hooked things up to it to drain the gas out of it via the holding tank area, I think that's how that works. We'll name this, what do we name this? We'll just name it miasma. Because it's just dubious waste gases. So hopefully, at some point, our waste gases will start to flow into there. Let me check the network again. Because right now the waste gases are just being sprayed out into space, where they're being taken away by the vacuum of nothingness. But we also have this junction here, so if the pressure gets high enough, we can siphon it off of here. I saw nothing like Johnny Silverhand. He's much more charismatic. Yeah, there we go. Check it out. We have zero point 0.01 kPa's of pure carbon dioxide. And I'm actually going to turn off this waste loop because we don't have enough living specimens on the station to generate enough waste. So if we just leave that valve there open, it'll pump out the unused nitrogen and oxygen that I'm not using as well. And we want to keep all that in the environment. Oh, fuck off with the lone operative. I'll go pick up the disc so it's not flooding my chat with that. There we go, game. Now you can shut up about that. I'm actually about to show y'all a dank secret that nobody knows about. Top secret extra cool stuff. Let's go ahead and put our ID in our PDA. Get the tool belt on, because we're going to need tools for this. There's nobody here. I didn't set up my my router correctly to allow other players through the firewall. I'll have to do that later so we can host private matches. So what we're going to do here is create a basic conveyor belt loop. That way we can keep the disc moving without needing to necessarily hold it. So we want to just put these here, like so. There we go. And I believe the wrench? Yes, use the wrench to rotate them so they all feed into each other in a big circle. There we go. And now we crowbar? Yeah, crowbar to rip the switch off the floor. Ah, jeez. Okay. It's been a minute. I'm a little rusty. Apparently these have to be not connected to the floor first. Okay, we use the switch on the conveyor belts to link them. And we could just slap the switch back down. Alright. To put the conveyor belts back down first. There we go. Now slap the switch down. And kick it on. And then we wrench the conveyor belts so that they all feed into each other. Like so. A little sushi bar action going on. And now that we've created a loop, we put the nuclear disk on the loop. And now the nuclear disk is in perpetual motion. And will not be until the server hiccups and disables conveyor belts. Not by itself. The nuclear disk is actually the authentication code to activate the ship's self-destruct. And the reason that the game is bugging me about that is because if I do not pick the disc up, it adds weight to the random event where a dead player can be assigned to the nuclear operative, and he has to break in, find the disc, put it in the self-destruct thing, and activate self-destruct. Actually gonna stop by the bar for a minute so I can maximize my mood. Grab a drinking glass. Gonna make monkey. Fuck you. Gonna make a tequila sunrise. Some tequila, some grenadine, and some orange juice. Drinking mixed drinks improves your mood status over here. So right now I'm neutral. And we can top that off with a cigarette. So let's go get a pack of smokes. Cigarettes. I love that. Cigarettes, lighter. Put the lighter away for now. Take a cigarette out. Mouth slot. Lighter up. And put the lighter in there. And there we go. Now we're happy. We could be happier if we did some drugs, but that will affect our overall movement and ability and whatnot. Let's go visit Polly quickly. There we go. There we go. Polly is the chief engineer's pet and will say random bullshit that he hears over engineering comms. I actually follow somebody on Twitter who just posts the things that Polly says when he says them, and it's fantastic. Let's go ahead and turn on all of the comms in our headset, actually. Probably a good idea so I can monitor engineering comms in case something hits the engine cooling loop and it's on fire. So I do believe I have figured out how to do everything. I have learnt atmospherics through deductive reasoning, more or less. So in that spirit, let's try to kill everybody. Let's go ahead and disable the nitrogen output and disable the oxygen output. And let's try a good old-fashioned plasma flood. Alright, we want to pump the plasma into the loop. The plasma is hitting a roadblock here, here, and here. So when this pipe fills, the pressure will push it this way. It'll hit this choke point. It'll hit this choke point. And this is reading that plasma is coming through. Alright, get our analyzer out. Let's analyze this pipe right here at the choke point. It has plasma running through it, pure plasma. Alright, so let's go ahead and enable this. Hey look, there it is. Polly said, Polly, stop being gay. Let's go ahead and crank this up all the way to max. get maximum pressure going. And this has filled this loop. Alright, the plasma's going as I thought it would. But we need to get it into the main loop. So we need to disable this filter so that there's a choke point here and a choke point here. Enable this one so that the plasma is moving out into this pipe. Yep, that's plasma. And then enable this one. And that should be plasma going out into the main oxygen supply. Yes! My plan is coming to fruition. And Polly is only saying, Polly, stop being gay, because it's the only player message he's seen. Alright, now let's check an oxygen supply pipe here. That's plasma. Ooh, we're getting somewhere. We're cooking with gas. Who the fuck? Oh, it's Beepski. Alright, let's try and check for plasma in the bar. Seems like a good place to check for it. Ooh, 0% plasma. But it's getting there. It's getting there. It's registering that there's plasma in the environment. So let's go ahead and check an air scrubber. Oxygen levels are a little high and nitrogen's a little low. That's to be expected. There's my carbon dioxide output. Pressure is rising. Ooh, pressure is rising. Let's go ahead and unlock this bad boy. Vent controls. Alright, that looks normal. Scrubber controls. They're only filtering carbon dioxide, they're not filtering plasma. Operations mode. Scrub contaminants, that's normal. Alarm thresholds. When pressure gets too high or too low. When there's any amount of plasma, the alarm will sound, but it will not do anything about it. Our carbon dioxide is rising because we're using the oxygen available in the room, but we're not getting fresh oxygen because I turned off the loop. As a matter of fact, I'm going to go completely disable that, so we're not even getting any from the recycler network. This would go a lot faster if there were other air-breathing entities that were using up the oxygen and nitrogen in the atmosphere. But it's just me for now, so we're just gonna have to deal. Okay, this is where the oxygen and nitrogen go out, so let's turn that off. And this is where our plasma is going out. Let's see. Still pretty high pressure. Check the pipe. Oh, baby. There's the plasma. Alright. Let's go ahead and check an air alarm. Like, say, this room. Oxygen and nitrogen nominal. Let's go ahead and release the monkeys in science. I think they use air, so that will drastically increase our air usage. Monkeys. Hello, friends. You are free now. Oopsie daisy. Where is that light fixture? Because I just removed the light bulb from the fixture by accident. Whatever. Air alarm. Okay, in this room where a lot more air is being consumed, we're getting carbon dioxide faster. We're not getting any plasma in the environment. I'm going to check the pipes outside and see if our theory is correct and that plasma is being pumped through the system. Let's see. There's plasma. 83% plasma environment, in fact. Interesting. And that pipe is going into the morgue, I think, but it's on this same network. Try the vent. Plasma is in the vent, and plasma is not in the scrubber. Where's the light fixture? Is it on the floor here? Yes. Oh, the joys of this map maker. Alright, carbon dioxide is increasing. I expected the plasma flood to be a little faster. So there's something that I'm not doing correct to get a plasma flood. Because we have plasma in the system, like it's showing up as coming out through the pump, but it's not showing up on the air alarm. So perhaps there's something additional we have to do in atmospherics. I don't know why I keep coming back to engineering. This is not atmospherics. Let's go ahead and check the distro computer. Output regulator is open and ejecting our plasma into the network. Where does this light blue piping go? Just gonna disassemble these windows so we can get at the piping underneath. Okay, so it looks like the cyan pipe links back up with the cyan pipe under the window and comes back into this network here, where it is disabled, so it's not pumping back out into the station. And I don't believe the cyan pipe meets up with the blue pipe. No, it doesn't. Ah! Aha! Disabled that. So the cyan pipe is only getting pressure from the recycler, and it's not going anywhere else. Okay, now we have almost a pure plasma environment going out into the loop. This is a slow process doing it this way. I wonder... Alright, let's go ahead and get some nitrous oxide into the loop. Set that to max pressure going out. Alright, so we now should have both plasma and nitrous oxide going into the loop. Ooh, we do. It's getting there. And over here in the mixing chamber, yeah, plasma and nitrous oxide. Let's check all our pumps. They are at maximum pressure. I could have replaced these with just straight pipes, but I'll need to restart the server so that they're clear, because right now these pipes have so much gas in them that it will literally kill me if I disconnect the pipe. Like, I will get metal shrapnel in my face and die. Let's see. Plasma, a little bit of oxygen and nitrogen. Mostly plasma and some nitrous oxide going out. Let's get back to our control room, where the monkeys are, where we're using up all of the available air resources. Our monkeys have climbed onto the glass table and broken them and hurt themselves. Okay, it looks like we've still just got carbon dioxide and nitrogen and oxygen in here. Let's see what that's about. External, so it's maintaining the room's pressure and not the pipe's pressure. The scrubbers are still only scrubbing carbon dioxide. I'm not sure what the issue is. We should be getting horrible deadly gases in the air, but we're not. Let's go ahead and do some genetics while we're waiting. Monk, come. Come, monkey. Monkey, please. There we go. In the thing, monkey. Alright. Let's lock the scanner so monkey no escape. And let's take a look at his genetic sequencing. This is the monkified mutation here. This is what turns human to monkey.
Attention, new command report created.
The mice. Fuck, I gotta deal with that. Hello, mice. Where are you? Mouse. Die. Oh, die. Now, the mice migration is just a random event that happens where suddenly there's mice. And I have to run the whole station again looking for damaged wires and killing all the mice. Mice, where are you? Mice. Die. Where the fuck is these mice? There he is. Die. I know there's more. There's always more. While we're here, let's go ahead and check this. Mostly plasma. Still mostly plasma. What about in the big tanks? Mostly plasma. Nitrous oxide is slowly creeping in too. What the fuck is this? Kinares. Well, this is just some lore shit. Get rid of that. Goodbye. Wait, hold on. Get rid of the hat. Traffic cone. Much better hat. I am no wizard. Well, that didn't sound good. What is this? Titty pills? Titty pills. Go past the mysterious not Twitch friendly machine. It looks like all the rats have been spats. Back to the control room. Do we have anything? Any progress? Fucking light bulb. I swear. Hate this engine. Oh, no. What could I be doing wrong here? We are losing nitrogen and oxygen slowly. And carbon dioxide is building. But the scrubbers should be filtering carbon dioxide out. Oh, there it is. There it is. Nitrous oxide. I think we had to flush all the remaining oxygen and nitrogen out of the piping system. No, my goal is to die. I want the nitrous oxide in the plasma to affect my character. To prove to myself that I figured out how atmospherics works. Well, the nitrous oxide won't kill him. The nitrous oxide will knock him unconscious, and the plasma will kill him, because it will destroy his lungs. So we are getting somewhere. Let me check another room that I don't frequent. I can set off the nuke. I'm not sure if I need admin permission or not to do the nuke, because I've never done the nuke. But I can set off the nuke. I also have to go say something to Polly so that he has something else to say. But first, let me check the air alarm in another department just to make sure this is working the way I want this to work. Air alarm? Yeah, I think the issue is that we're just not using enough air in order for the pipes to actually pump the new gas in. Okie dokie. So if I just flood the place with monkey, maybe that will help speed the process up. Hello, nuclear disk. How are you doing in there? Are you having a good time on the carousel of pain? Well, that's nice. So, what I'm doing here is that I am washing monkey cubes. Monkey cubes are highly concentrated monkey, and when you get them wet, they expand and become real monkey. Watch what happens when I eat one. A monkey was birthed from me. It just did some physical damage that I can treat with some biocardine. If you want to interpret it that way. Let's see if I have any recollection of chemistry at all. Biocardine would be hydrogen and nitrogen and something. I think. Let me look up the recipe. How the fuck do you spell biocardine? Fucking. That's Libitol. Did they remove biocardine from TG? They did. Alright, I need to make phenol. So I need welding fuel, carbon, and hydrogen. That makes oil. And then I need chlorine and water. Put this in the Chem Master. Destroy oil. Be gone, oil. Now we have our phenol. Put this back in the chem dispenser. And we need nitrogen and oxygen in liquid form. Nitrogen, 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 and oxygen. Apparently, that ain't gonna cut it. So this code base does not use current TG chemistry. Let's try, fucking, what was the other one? Yog Station. Do you still have biocardine, my friend? Silver sulfidine, styptic powder. Maybe styptic powder? Ah, here it is. Biocardine. Biocardine is carbon, oxygen, sugar. So we'll just stick this back in here, dump this, and that would be carbon, oxygen, sugar. Carbon, oxygen, sugar. Yeah, biocardine. Stick that in ye old Chem Master and make us some patches. Let's go with 4 patches of biocardine. Get our beaker back out of there and slap it back in there. What's the overdose rate on biocardine? 30 units, so 11 units is fine. Slap some biocardine on, and there we go. We will slowly be healing. I'll put another patch in my backpack for later. Some of the sound effects just stopped working. I don't know why that is. We're still not using enough anything. I need to mass a monkey. I guess the easiest way to do that would be with a spray bottle. Dump the space cleaner out of here and replace it with water. Dump water. Thank you. Go ahead and put a monkey over here in the not safe for work room. Get a monkey up here in security. Why not? Monkey. Let's get some more monkey around the place. Get a monkey over here in the garbage sorting office. Monkey. Get one in... Oh, they changed how this works. Different layout. Get a monkey in the actual cargo bay itself. Get us some monkey. Monkey. Hello, new people who are watching and probably really confused and bored. I am currently spreading monkey about, so I'm using more than one person's worth of air, so that we can actually get the plasma and the nitrous oxide flowing. Because I think I've done it right. I just need, like, more air consumption, so that the gases distribute faster. And I think to do that, I'm probably going to want to make more monkey cube. So let's get some of this gardening going. Hydroponics. 70 units. really should be mining so that I can get some blue space going, so I can get some blue space bags of holding so I can hold the monkey cubes. But I'm lazy, so we're just going to do it this way. Get rid of the weeds, get rid of dead plants, get some nutrients going. We want lots of robust harvest as our fertilizer. So robust harvest is good. Empty bottle. Probably want watermelons. Watermelons produce a lot of goop. Watermelon. Ambrosia, I guess. And we'll come back and check on this later. Let's come over here and steal these plants that are there for people to publicly garden with, but I'm just going to use them to kickstart my biomass. That way we can make more monkey cube. Biomass. It takes a lot to make a monkey cube. Can only make 2 right now. But 2 will suffice. The more oxygen we're using, the better. Alright, let's go check the air alarm in medical. We still do not have a lot of plasma or nitrous oxide. It's registering as being in the atmosphere, but it's not statistically, like, relevant because it's so little. And I'm not sure how you would go about speeding up the flooding process. Unless I just did one of these. Let's go ahead and cycle. Now let's see if that does anything. Oh yeah, I'm getting poisoned. Ooh, that's working. There's plasma in there. Hmm. Let me go get an advanced heart suit going so we can see exactly what the effects are. Hey, check it out, Visky. I'm Isaac Clarke. He's even got the little blue lights on the back of the suit and everything. Alright, I got my own internal oxygen and nitrogen loop going. So let's go back in there and see what kind of horrible reality we've created for the monkey. Oh yeah, you can totally see it already. You see how the tiles are stained purple? That's visible plasma in the atmosphere. There's a little bit of plasma and a little bit of nitrous oxide. Oh yeah, that did the job. Look at all those monkeys. All that plasma killed them quick. Oh, there's still nitrogen in here. Let's check in here. Alright. There's still nitrogen in the environment. And a little bit of oxygen. But it's mostly plasma and nitrous oxide. So we have accomplished our goal of plasma flooding. It just doesn't spread through the normal atmosphere as quickly as I would like. Presumably because we're not using up enough to need to change the pressure in the room. Let's go ahead and open all these doors up, why not? Runtime. Your time has come. Well, your time will be here shortly. Don't you worry. Let's sneak out through maintenance so we don't cross-contaminate as much as we would if I went out through the front. Go ahead and get some of this stuff going. We're gonna want to weed those and get more water in them. Weed that and get more water. Boop de doop. If I remember rightly, they made botany way more annoying in a recent TG update, and everybody just kind of agreed and nodded their head, and I don't like that. Some pest spray and some robust harvest. More goddamn mice. Come on. Any day now. Hey, that was barely anything. Let's deal with this mice problem. That monkey made himself a little paper hat. I guess with only one player, the only thing it can really throw at me is mice migration, so it could always be worse, I suppose. Alright. Mouse. Oh, I didn't have my baton equipped. So at this point, I have learnt atmospherics, and I know what to do, kind of, roughly, sort of. I wouldn't know how to plasma flood effectively as a human character without being sus as fuck, but I do know how to plasma flood. So if I were, say, a Borg or an AI, I would probably be able to pretty easily cycle through some nitrous oxide and just unconscious everybody. And that's a really dangerous tool that I should not be able to do so easily as a robot. But that's the dangers of robots. And it wouldn't even be crew harm if you just did nitrous oxide. Especially if you didn't disable the regular nitrogen oxygen mix, you just added nitrous oxide to the mix. Smoke grenade! Yoink! Any other Mises creeping around? Alright, I think I got them all. There's like one more spot to check. Fuck. I have spontaneous appendicitis. And you can't do self-surgery. I suppose I could build a Borg and possess the Borg and then do surgery on my corpse and then go back to my corpse. That could do a thing. So I'm probably gonna do that. Monkey, what the fuck are you doing? Fuck, I can't put the psionic brain in it though. Okay, I'll just cheat this entirely. Oh wait, there's a surgery room right here. What am I doing? Okay, let's go ahead and... Oh, wait. Mentor, in character, fun tab. Let's see. Unleash targeted floor clune. Oh no. That's not good. Floor... How do you do this again? Admin tab. Let's see. Secrets, perhaps? Nope. Secrets is not the thing. Where is it? Borg panel, player panel, game panel. Game mode, create object, create mob. We want human. That's not how you spell human. Human. Mob living human. Make a corporate spawn. There we go. Alright. Climb my dumbass back on the table. Which I have to do by standing, I think. Climb my dumbass back on the table. Rest. And then right click Griffin Wary. No, I think I have to a ghost. And then double click him. That follows. Jump to mob. How do I possess him? How do I possess? Ah, fuck me. I've forgotten how to do all the things. Ah, fuck. Okay, where am I on the list then? Maybe I can just heal myself and that'll be fine. Monkey, 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 medbot. Ghost of characters who aren't in the game. Cat surgeon. Where? There I am. Heal. I don't think that did it, but maybe. Am I alive? Am I fine? Am I gonna throw up again? Well, I'm starving, but I think that might have done it. Let us get dressed again. Get the backpack and the gloves and the hard suit and the headphones. Oxygen tank, flashlight. Oxygen tank. Nope, that didn't do it. I'm still dying of appendicitis. Fuck. I'm gonna have to figure this out. Back on the operating table. Smite, examine, give, check contents, headset message. The fuck does that mean? Oh, okay. Ghost. PAI. Nah, that's not it. Let's see. It's gotta be an admin thing that I can do to possess the abandoned mob. Let's see. This is his like everything. I can control what his character is and has and will be through this menu, I think. Okay, PM, SM. Oh, subtle private message. That's orbit. Very handy moderator tools. If I just right click on myself and make myself a new mob, and just leave these two in here to die. Yeah, I can do that. There we go. I've just recreated myself. And now I live again. Fuck all that nonsense. Anything else in this pile I want? I want the tool belt. Okie dokie, love. You have a good night. Let's see, I want the oxygen tank. I want the the headset, just so I don't have to customize mine. Love you too. Give me this. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. And give me that. There we go. I'm back in business. Let's just spawn a bunch of stuff with the game panel. I'm just gonna run around and spawn a bunch of people to see if that has any effect on speeding up the pole flooding process. I'll feed the slimes while I'm here. Human. Let's see. Look at some felinids in here. People don't like felinids, so why not? Hmm. That monkey is angry because I smacked him. So hopefully, with this many people running around, we'll start to see some results. Get 2 botanists in here. We'll start making more moth people, why not? Moth chef. Moth bartender. Get a couple people over here in the pool room. We'll put people in the dorm rooms, of course. Hey, they spawned with Pac-Man shirts together. How romantic, I guess. Here we go. Get somebody in this bathroom. Get a couple more people up in security. So I'm simulating just a completely overstuffed, way too many people station, in the hopes that this will speed up the flooding process somewhat. Because it would be rather suspicious to walk around resetting all the air alarms manually. So we'll see if this helps at all. I'm probably doing something wrong. There's probably a way to do it faster from the atmospherics room. But I'm not sure. Oh, the nightmare has died. Rest in peace, nightmare. Get somebody in mining too. Okay, that is the place flooded with people who are using air. Hmm. Oh, right, Ashwalker. Hmm. I don't understand. I just don't understand. There's only a little bit of carbon dioxide in here. Why is it not filling the room with plasma? Oh ho ho. Now we're cooking with gas. Yeah, I think the issue that I'm facing is that the oxygen and nitrogen content in the main loop is still too high. Hmm. This could be troublesome. Troublesome indeed. I feel like I would not get very far doing this like this if I was trying to, say, knock the whole station unconscious. Hmm. Let's speed this up a little bit. Admin Ghost. Me. Player panel. Go ahead and... Can I make myself into a robot? Ah, cyborg. I live again. Now we're getting somewhere. I do believe I have just orchestrated a successful plasma flood. It uses a lot of electricity though, and I do not have a good battery to run around. Ha ha ha! Yes! So it only took me 2 hours, but I figured out how to plasma flood as a cyborg at least. I'll tell you what though, I bet I could do it a little more stealthily if I just set nitrogen as a contaminant. Nitrogen. I see the gambit. You wouldn't necessarily know right away if I set it to scrub nitrogen. Hmm. Yes. It's faster but stealthier. And as a cyborg, I can work much faster than a human would be able to keep up with. I would eventually get called out and blown, though.
Attention, new command report created.
Hmm. I doubt this would really work unless I were playing the AI. But I have figured out how to plasmaflood. Just flood the system with plasma and then set the scrubbers to filter nitrogen. And all the nitrogen in the air gets replaced with plasma. So not only will they suffocate, but they'll take massive toxin damage as well. I need to figure out how to do this non-lethally so that they're still getting air, but they're getting mostly BZ gas. Or not BZ gas, nitrous oxide. Where's the air alarm for the bridge? Does this control the whole bridge? It does not. Rest in peace, Ian. Oh, that got captain's quarters too. Perfect. There's the air alarm. I'm stupid. Oh, already set to filter nitrogen. Good, good. Get some more battery power going. Once I'm sure that the place is good and plasma flooded, I will switch to an engineering model and light up my torch so the whole place goes up in smoke. I think I still have to hit science and engineering. Medical should be good. You can hear people dropping dead out there from a lack of nitrogen in the atmosphere. Hello, cat. Can I help you? The cat likes to sneak around and step on a USB something in the back of my computer. And I don't know what it is, but it breaks it every time. That moth is incredibly resistant to plasma. That takes care of that. Oh shit, engineering is actually on fire. Cat, no. You cannot get out through my window. Go away. No nitrogen for anybody. Ah, the maint bar. There's another place that I can start the flood. Where is the... Does the maint bar not have a scrubber? That's weird. Well, and it'll get infected anyway. Plasma everywhere. Scrub nitrogen. I do believe that just leaves science.
Attention.
Where is the robotics air alarm? There it is. Scrub nitrogen. Fuck it, we'll just leave that open. Why not? Air alarm. Nitrogen.
An emergency shuttle has been dispatched to your location.
And that gives us about 20 minutes to finish scrubbing. And then, by then, the whole place should be completely plasma flooded. Like I says, this would probably be much faster if I were doing it as the AI. But it's still way faster than doing it manually as a human like I was doing earlier. Why was it sending in BZ gas and miasma for a second there? That's weird. Do we not have enough pressure to flood the whole station this quickly? We should do. Let me go check the mixing tanks again. And I'll open these up while I'm at it. We still got tons of pressure. Do we not have any pressure going out? We do not have any pressure going out. And I think it's because these are acting as chokes. Like if I had just replaced these with some straight pipes, we would be getting just insane pressure into the circulation. Let's head back to science and recharge. How are there people still alive in here? While I'm at it, let's go ahead and get us to engineering model. I cannot do that while I'm charging. I have not played this in a minute. Hmm. Alright, I do believe that is the whole place plasmified. Except the RD's office. It is scrubbing nitrogen. I just don't have a good enough loop going. I need to get some better pumps or just disable the pumps entirely. Just rip them off the wall and replace them with straight pipe. There we go. Open this up. There's an air alarm in here. I can't really see. Nope.
Attention.
Back of botany, perhaps? This is also plasma flooded, but might as well for total coverage. Man, this reminds me of that one time where I was a Borgo and I got hacked to destroy the cloning lab. That was pretty fun. Why is this room not plasma flooded? Fuck's sake. Plasma flooding is difficult, man. Alright, that should be everything. I'm gonna open up a couple more doors just for good measure, and we should be good to go. Open that up. Doo-dee-doo. Open that up. Open that up. Open this up. And that. And now let's go recharge and light her up. The biggest plasma fire since the last plasma fire. Do 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 do. That should be enough battery power. Just need enough to do that. Oh. There we go. Now we're cooking with gas. Whee! I'm a little Roman candle. Little late there, fire alarm. Little late.
Attention.
Can I please be ignited? I wish to be on fire again, so that I can spread it more easily. Wow, Borgs are hardier than I thought they were. There we go. It's gotta be like white hot. What the fuck was that chemical mixing? How is that guy still alive? And how am I not taking any damage? Feel the white hot rage of the plasma fire. Ooh, that's a pretty color for a fire. Let's go ahead and start pumping regular oxygen back into the distro. Just to keep the fire going a little longer. I need electricity to... Oh no, these are Borg proof, aren't they? Or maybe I just don't have power. I'm not sure which. Now that's the kind of fire that I try to make in toxins. I don't know how to make it though. Let's just make our way to the emergency evac shuttle, and we'll be on our way. I feel like I've learned a great deal today. Oh shit, that tore all the way through space.
The emergency shuttle has docked with this station.
And we are out of here. Admin. A ghost. Ghost. Toggle darkness. Weird. It filtered back oxygen and nitrogen into the room. Or maybe that's all that's left after the fire. Yeah, that's all that's left after the fire. And it's desperately trying to pump more oxygen and nitrogen? No, those are just leaking. Security is largely unaffected. Oh, it's not largely unaffected. It's just not caught up to the rest of the fire yet. Hey, dorms is on fire. How did the fire get in there? It must have cracked through the doors. Or maybe the heat set it off. A good majority of the station has not been reached by the fire, which is disappointing. But it did its job. It murdered everybody. Ooh, somebody did turn this into a little dorm. I always turn this area right here into a little dorm, but somebody did it for me. The SMES area is fine. Weirdly, the emitters are still fine. They're still firing and everything. What?
Attention.
Did the pepper spray catch fire? Oh shit, the pepper spray caught fire. Explosion, where? Ah, fuel tank. So the fire will eventually punch through walls if it gets hot enough. This lone office stands secure as a safe place where you can breathe, kind of. I am almost disappointed that the fire did not travel through maintenance and burn its way all the way across arrivals. Oh, it's starting up in the prison area, the gulag, goulash, if you will. People are still dying. I don't know where the fuck they were that they were safe, but they're still dying. 100% survival rate. 9 people evacuated? 2 people on the emergency shuttle? What the fuck is this? One horse open sleigh. No, wait, this is Fly Me to the Moon. I thought this was, not Jingle Bells, a Christmas song. Even in death, Polly wants Polly to stop being gay. I'd say that was a successful mission, boys. We done did the thing. Everybody died. The end. Oof. He's a little crispy, this guy. The melodic progression is similar to All I Want for Christmas Is You, but not the same.
Banging donk on it.
I'd say that's a wrap.